Hello, everyone. We are GeneWeavers, and we are building a platform to facilitate the secure and private analysis of genomics data by chaining computed data mechanics with multi-party computation using WeaveChain. Today, we will be taking a look at longevity genetic polymorphism, which analyzes the impact that certain mutations in your genomics have on your overall lifespan. In this scenario, let's say you've noticed that all of your grandparents have had really long lifespans, and you wonder if this has anything to do with your genomics. So you take a 23andMe test and get your results back. At the same time, a researcher is also curious about the relationship that your genome has on life expectancy. However, this brings us to the current problem, which is that there are no current methods to do this exchange securely because centralized genetic research breaches privacy, and fully decentralized methods are not GDPR HIPAA compliant because user data is publicly accessible on Web3. Our vision is to implement a marketplace with self-sovereignty using a combination of private local databases run on smart trust networks to handle these exchanges. And they're GDPR HIPAA compliant because sensitive data never leaves the participants' user machines. Let's jump straight into the product demo. Here is the UI for our app. So what we've done in the backend is we've already gone and hooked up 3 mock accounts on 3 different machines to their individual WeaveChain nodes, as well as a researcher account. In production, each user will have to install their own WeaveChain nodes, but that's as easy as 3 commands using Docker. With the UI, we will showcase what it will look like from the perspective of a participant and researcher. So starting with the participant, let's go ahead and connect our wallet. We've already gone ahead and stored the 23andMe data for this exact user on a local private database, and it looks something like this. So this data is on their machine, and it's securely accessed by this individual's WeaveChain node. All that's left to do is fill out this quick questionnaire with non-sensitive data. And after running the researcher task, here in a sec, we should receive an output of SNPs that are helpful to us analyzing characteristics about our genomics data. And we're done here for the participants. Remember, the researcher won't be able to see any of this output. Switching over to the researcher view and connecting our wallet, the researcher can now run a distributed compute-to-data task via Docker on each individual's machine. And then they can use their results in a multi-party computation to perform a linear regression on the aggregate data from each participant. In this process, sensitive individual data is never revealed to the researcher, and hashes and signatures are outputted below to prove that data has entered the computation. So the second box here stores the hashes, and the first box, you can see the output of the linear regression coefficients as well. Boom, we're done. We've got these great results for both parties without ever revealing sensitive genomics data. Cool, moving forward. The highlight and novelty of WeaveChain is that the data itself never leaves the individual's computer, which allows us to do confidential computing on self-sovereign data. These have secure data lineage with hashing, signatures, blockchain anchors, and the connection to Web3 even allows for token compensation. Here is our business model. The long-term vision of our business is to implement a marketplace to handle the secure exchange of genomics analysis on tokens. As with the market opportunity, the Web3 data market is an enormous untapped utopia of opportunity. By 2032, we're looking at a total addressable market of $316 billion, a serviceable addressable market of $22.7 billion, and a serviceable obtainable market at $6.3 billion. With validation and feasibility, we're looking at a private pilot in the very near future for our product. Genome Bank in particular is already very excited about this model and is even willing to pay for an engine to implement this on their GeneWeavers website. The implementation is very feasible as our infrastructure is built on our very own WeaveChain, which we have a mastery of. There are very few competitors in the Web3 genomics market, But the issue with all of these competitors is that they require people to upload their own sensitive data, which does not solve for the data privacy security that we are emphasizing. Yet these competitors have been largely successful already. Prometheus, for example, was able to sell their company for $133 million to MyHeritage in 2017. Here's our timeline. And here's our team, Omar, Jan, and I. We are very grateful for the opportunity to the LongHack team, and we had lots of fun building this out. Thank you for your attention, and we are open to any questions. Thank you.